Hungry Thing, a dark fantasy story in 5 poems by Shawn M. Klimek, illustrated by Norbert Somosi. The Forbidden Tree. You will have to make a promise if I trust you with this secret. There are lives at stake, and tragedy could follow if you slipped. Very good, then. In the forest, past the spot we lost poor Gladys, is a barrier of brambles, so you'll need to go equipped. Bring a hand axe and your lantern, extra oil and wooden matches, and I'd strongly recommend a lethal weapon with some range. Bring a daring friend or two if you can sell them on your mission. Show the hunter what it feels like to be hunted for a change. Bring heavy weaponry. Pack light. The darkness will put up a fight. Past the barrier, you'll notice that the undergrowth is overgrown, and canopy above so thick you'll think the sun has set. At your feet, if you can find it with your lantern, is a footpath which connects both destinations. Mortal danger and regret. Knowing which is tricky, all the more so in such darkness. But your lantern can reveal the clues. Note how the grass is bent, and that every timid tread mark leads in only one direction. No one exits as they entered. Innocence but once is spent. While there's yet time, consider this. Rash choices lead to bitterness. Don't rely on just your lantern as you trek. Wake all your senses. Keep aware of your surroundings. Breathe the forest atmosphere. Listen to the way the stalker times its footfalls to your heartbeats. Taste the bile of mounting terror. Sniff the oily stink of fear. Feel the brush of leafy tendrils like a garment made of pythons, closing in from all directions as you journey towards your aim. When moth-like you emerge at last from your cocoon of shadows, you may feel drawn to her splendor as a moth is to a flame. The mere fact something's hidden ought to tell you it's forbidden. Her trunk suggests the wrist of some titanic forest goddess, rising branches beckoning, the fingers fruit bejeweled, her plaintive palms outstretched with offered opulence. Fair hostess, verdant temptress, sweet seductress, goodness, don't be fooled. Camouflaged with her foliage, lurking in her murky shade, something hungers, something monstrous. Though at first it may seem tame, though it placidly approaches, even purring in your presence, though it prances like a puppy as if pleased to hear its name. When it licks its lips, it's seen you. Keep your blade and torch between you. Her fruit is fragrant, succulent, ideal by every measure. Is it poison? Define poison. Might it cost your life? It might. Carefully arrange the kindling and the oil before you light it. Remember, there are lives at stake. Be sure you do this right. If you succeed, the howling will send tremors through the forest. If you succeed, the ravenous beast and beauty will be doomed. Done right, the act will break your heart and turn the sun to ashes. Vengeance only ends when the consumer is consumed. He who hates advice most needs it. Hatred bites the hand that feeds it. Thank you for viewing and listening. If you hunger for a physical copy of Hungry Thing, refer to the description below for purchasing links.